The Israeli army has issued a new forced evacuation order demanding civilians in 60 neighborhoods across northern Gaza to leave their homes immediately. An Israeli military spokesperson has declared an urgent warning to everyone still present in Gaza City and Jabaliyah, instructing them to head south towards Al-Mawasi. Israel officially designates Al-Mawasi a, quote, safe zone, but has continuously bombed the area. It comes as the UN warns the West Bank is seeing its largest displacement since Israel illegally occupied it in 1967. An ongoing Israeli operation dubbed Iron Wall launched in the north of the West Bank in January, forcibly displacing tens of thousands of people. The UN has warned this mass forced displacement by an occupation force could amount to ethnic cleansing.
US President Donald Trump has threatened Russia's President Vladimir Putin with severe tariffs should he fail to reach a deal to end the Ukraine war within 50 days. Trump has also announced that the US will send top-of-the-line weapons, that's a quote, to Ukraine via NATO countries, but he insisted the Europeans would bear the cost. Despite initially seeming friendly with Putin upon taking office, Trump has soured on the Russian president as ceasefire talks have proven fruitless. He has called Putin, quote, crazy and accused him of, quote, killing a lot of people in Ukraine in a remarkable change of attitude.
That was a war that should have never happened, and a lot of people are dying, and it should end. And I don't know, we get a lot of bullshit thrown at us by Putin, for you want to know the truth. He's very nice all the time, but it turns out to be meaningless.
The EU, however, has called Trump's threat to Putin not strong enough, urging for a tighter deadline enforced with greater pressure. Now, Trump famously promised he would end the Russia-Ukraine war in one day upon his election during his presidential campaign. His failure, too, has produced frustration among his MAGA movement, and he has since claimed that this was a joke.
Syria's government has announced a ceasefire in the Druze majority city of Suwaida in southern Syria after fighting broke out between Bedouin and Druze groups on Monday. Suwaida has been a flashpoint of unrest since former President Bashar al-Assad's overthrow, with some Druze militias refusing to disarm and Israel conducting airstrikes in the area. Violence broke out between the long-feuding Bedouin and Druze groups after a Druze merchant was reportedly abducted, leading to a series of retaliatory kidnappings before full-scale fighting erupted. Nearly 100 people were reportedly killed and many more injured. Things then escalated further after Israeli forces struck government military vehicles in the area. But Syrian government forces claimed they had restored order by Tuesday, and its military vehicles were seen departing after the ceasefire was announced.
إعداد خطة انتشار أمني من قبل وزارة الداخلية ووزارة الدفاع داخل محافظة السويداء، الغاية منها فرض هيبة القانون وفرض سلطان الدولة ونزع سلاح المجموعات المنفلتة الخارجة عن القانون والتي تعيث فسادا في محافظة السويداء.
Druze leadership in Suwaida is divided in their attitudes towards the new government in Damascus. Partly supported by Israel, which claims to protect Syria's Druze population, these militias are one of many obstacles to Syria's new government as it tries to consolidate its authority over the country. Now stay with us as we turn our focus to reports of systemic torture along migrant routes in the Mediterranean.